Oh, well, hello. Hello there. This is part 4 of the Weekend Review. I'm your host, Ninja Johnny Boy. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a productive and positive week. I hope you're all relaxing at this point. Maybe enjoying a cool beverage, iced tea, a lemonade, maybe a snack. You know, whatever your snack of choice. Maybe Doritos. I'm kind of a cashew guy myself. I've got those on hand. I prepared myself for the weekend, even though I have to work. I like to get a little bit of a relaxation mode in on Fridays, where I just kind of evaluate the week and just kind of do a play-by-play in my head, and you know, kind of reflect on the week. We had one story. I want to quickly add that the quote and unquote stranded climber on Mount Logan has been rescued a few days ago and safe and sound. That was an interesting story. You know, I got something to say about climbers. They are very brave, and you know, they got to be quite athletic to put up with the conditions that they're under. You know, I think if you're a rock climber and you're watching this, you know, 2 thumbs up to you, and I'll give you a cookie if I could. So we've got that story, positive story. And we went on to earlier in the week with the police chief in Nova Scotia sexually assaulting a 17-year-old girl, being charged. He's lost his job. That's kind of, you know, I don't know what to expect when police do certain things or get caught for certain things. I know they get away with a hell of a lot, and they keep their jobs through things that most people would go to jail for life for. I have nothing against cops. I love cops. Cops in my area, the RCMP in my area, are pretty chill people, and they keep the area safe, which is awesome. Like the cops in Kenora, Saskatchewan, with the other story that I've covered. The crazy guy with the axe, if you remember, in Kenora, on a traffic stop, got pulled over by a police officer. Not too far out of Kenora. Don't know where he was going. I don't even know which direction. Don't even have the article in front of me. I'm just kind of running everything down here. Anyway, the guy puts it in reverse and rams the cruiser, and then he pulls a Yui. Then he rams him head on, jumps out with his axe and just starts wailing on the guy's cruiser. You know, probably high on something, probably drunk as hell. You know, but this one kind of hit home for me, and I wanted to cover it because my grandparents live in Nova Scotia. My grandmother and grandfather on my dad's side live there, and you know, they're pretty old. They drive too, you know. They got to get to and from places. You know, I'm thinking, what if they ran into this maniac? You know, glad he got glad he got taken out. There wasn't too much. There was no shooting. It was just a quick, good old Canadian policeman takedown. Two guys go in, grab the axe and ruffle him up a little bit and cuff him. There you go, done. Glad that's over and done with. Jeez. The other story we had, that Uber is launching a self-driving car research lab in Toronto. So it's going to be I guess they've already got it going. Some Canadian, there's a Canadian female scientist on this project. Uber's plans to launch, you know, their self-driving cars. They probably got to cut down on employees. You know, maybe they're not too keen on paying their employees the way they are. I've never had an Uber myself. I have nothing good to really say experience-wise, but I dig the concept. I think it's a great idea, and for them to go driverless car, I mean, it's innovative technology, and I mean, it's a step in the right direction as far as transportation goes. I mean, if it's electric, ideally you just got these cars running on tracks and everything's just electric and runs smoothly, and they've got their own routes, and I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be cool. Tell me what you guys think about self-driving cars, or, you know, kind of like new waves of transportation, like you know, maybe hoverboards or actual hoverboards, not segways, basically. You know, trains, mini trains, or going back to the old technologies of you know, just having coal trains or having steam engines and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of weird technology, and I think it's all kind of been used up for the most part now, and we're kind of moving into the more electric age, and that's the kind of way I've always seen it when I was younger, and finally starting to see it a lot more now. Speaking about being younger, there was another news story that I covered with the school board scrapping Shakespeare and older writings and implementing more work from Indigenous writers. I thought it was a good idea, you know, to kind of change everything up. As a kid myself, I didn't really learn about Native or Indigenous culture at all. I just knew about a little bit about it, not different tribes or whatever, or even writers or literature, things like that. So I think it's great for Canadians, you know, to start bringing everything together as a whole and accepting all cultures, including our own, some of our first cultures and what have you. You know, then we had a more exciting story, in my opinion, to close the week out a little bit. There was the pregnant woman who survived cardiac arrest and was able to safely deliver her baby. Doctor on scene quickly performed a C-section once she realized that, you know, she went into it with not very good health. She was in poor health, not very good condition, and the doctor knew that there was going to be complications, and there were. So I mean, she had heart problems. I can't get into what real problems I think she had. But yeah, I will say that she did deliver this baby Jackson. Her name, I forget. I think her last name is Forrest. Yeah, man, awesome, great story, great way to end the week. And I really didn't have anything exciting planned as far as mixing up goes. I was having a look at a little bit more news, and you know, something that would have been an okay story, but not really a full newsworthy episode worthy. It would be the mayhem surrounding BC Place today for a U2 concert, leaving thousands outside. You know, I got pictures here. It's just crowds. The streets are just crowded with people, just waiting to get in, or thinking they're going to be able to get in, but they're just, I don't know what exactly happened here. I'm kind of skimming along. Something saying about Ticketmaster implemented a new the credit card system. Well, I mean, customers who brought their credit card entry tickets had to present their card at the gates in order to get in. Maybe some of these guys didn't have them. I mean, this is a technique that's trying to prevent scalping, and I can get that. You know, I like U2. They're an alright band. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about U2. I bought my parents 2 tickets to U2 at the exact same place, BC Place, and they had a great time. It was awesome. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I can tell it's just a bunch of angry parents and with maybe a couple of young kids, and there's a lot of old people I can see in these pictures. Because, like, I mean, the U2 audience isn't really like, you know, a bunch of rowdy younger crowd. You know, not rowdy yet necessarily, but more energetic younger crowd. Don't get me wrong, U2's awesome. Love those guys. But yeah, anyway, you had that. I was going to talk about my work week. It's been a little bit hectic. I've been taking a lot more hours on, and in general, the location I work at has actually come under new ownership, which is actually a better thing than it was before. But you get different people, you know, that always takes a bit of a time to get used to, and but that's all right. And I was going to talk about trainees. I got a trainee in, not working out, you know. It's yeah, I mean, if you're a trainee and you're trying to get a new job out there, just don't try to impress your boss, because I mean, just do what you need to do, and don't try to overdo things, because you're just gonna end up doing it wrong at some point probably. And anyway, I'm rambling on about that now. I was going to talk about games in summer. You know, I'm pretty stoked about the weather now. Let me know what you guys think about the weather. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. This concludes part 4 of the Weekend Review. I'm your host, Ninja Johnny Boy, signing out. Take care, guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. Bye for now.